All right, lads, let's get the show on the road, shall we?
Don't waste your time. This content is just getting worse. Hey everybody, we're Finding Glory, and that's Glory, and I'm Alex.
I'm
and
Glory, that's Alex.
We're gonna talk about
Finding
Glory.
Invasion.
Stop.
Secret Invasion.
We've got microphones now, so we're more official.
Yeah, you can hear us nice and clear.
The show, I think, finished airing probably around 2 weeks ago by the time this comes out.
We're a little late.
Glory, just to catch up, what was this? Glory's a Marvel expert now. I made her watch all of the Infinity Saga. That's 23 movies. And then we made that Infinity Gauntlet. Babe, we need the Infinity. I'll be right back.
We need to get the Infinity Gauntlet. We need
Can you see it there?
a little bit more. Yeah, there. I think that's good.
So
Okay.
The building of that gauntlet marks an occasion in which Glory was officially allowed to be a Marvel reviewer. So, in that spirit, Glory, what'd you think of Secret Invasion?
I did not like it.
And there you have it. Thank you for watching.
That's the end of the video.
This has been
We're Finding Glory.
Finding Glory. I'm Alex. This is a spoiler review.
Spoiler review.
So if you haven't seen it, don't watch this. Or if you don't care, you
Watch this.
can watch it. We would prefer that you watch it, actually, because it's just good for the numbers. I think we just talk about the things that work really quickly, and then we can get into the stuff that didn't work. The main thing that worked for me in this show was pretty much just Sam Jackson's performance and his role as Nick Fury.
Yes. Every freaking monologue or scene that he had, he just like went off. I was like, whoa.
Coming out of Alabama, we always had to ride in the color car. We brought fried chicken, deviled eggs, pound cake, and a shoebox.
Incredible, as always.
Yeah, he could chew the scenery, and that's really, I feel like, the only reason this show made it to 6 episodes. Other things that worked, that was pretty much it. I mean, I liked the tone change. I'm a fan of the spy thriller genre.
I'm not. It was way too slow for me in the beginning. I was like...
It is, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, that's...
You fall asleep to lots of stuff.
Yeah, I do.
But it's a fair reaction. I think certain franchises like Mission Impossible or James Bond has led to this belief that spy movies are exciting and action-packed, but those aren't spy thrillers. Those are like action spy movies. Spies are intelligence double crosses. It's all about information. It was frustrating to me to hear people complaining that it was boring. After the first 2 episodes, I was thinking, this is what we've been asking for. We've been asking for a change in tone because it all starts to feel so much the same. And they did it. And at first I was thinking, this is just an unforgiving fan base now. We're temperamental and annoying and toxic. But by the end of it, it was boring. It just feels like they're mimicking the genre now. They're not using it to its full potential. There should have been so much more paranoia about who's a Skrull, don't you think? It was just roadie.
Yeah, it could have been like way worse. They did kind of, for like a short period of time, where the president said that Skrulls are walking among us.
We know how to find you, and we will kill every last one of you.
And it just started a whole craziness where people were like killing other people just to see if they were Skrulls or not.
That would have been such an intense show if it was the beginning and that was the jumping off point.
Yeah, that would be wild.
That's the paranoia we should have had. Those are the stakes.
The stakes.
You need stakes, Glory. I'm not a big fan of steak, but you like steak.
I love steak.
Yeah.
So
it's too chewy.
Are good.
It's too chewy for me. I don't like the little fat pockets.
You just gotta cook it a certain way.
It doesn't work.
What did you think about Gravik?
It's not the first time they've done a character like him in the MCU. We've gotten the prophet of the displaced people villain before. We got it in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
They started a war as soon as they kicked us out of our new homes and onto the street.
I think they did it way better this time. His acting was good. He's a good actor. I like Kingsley Ben-Adir. I wouldn't say he stands out or blows me away, but he was good and he got the job done.
And I just thought about the Barbie movie because he's in that.
We were watching Barbie and she couldn't keep a straight face. She was like, I was not expecting to see Gravik in this.
Yeah, just like 2 completely different characters.
polar opposites.
I think he did really good in that scene with
In the machine.
yeah
The nondescript machine. Yeah.
the whole back and forth with him and Nick Fury was really good.
There you go. To the last stand of the great Nick Fury.
You want to know what's another problem I have with that scene?
What?
That wasn't really Nick Fury. So all of the back and forth that happened was meaningless.
Oh, right, because it was actually Gaia.
And that was also our climactic meeting of the two characters, and it was nothing. Was Secret Invasion better or worse than Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because that's the one that they're most closely related, I think, in tone and...
I like Falcon and the Winter Soldier better.
Me too.
Little buckaroo.
Winter Shoulder. Brr. And my mind went to the same place. Have so much in common.
Oh my gosh, we should get married.
Well, we are engaged. And if you're enjoying this review, you can watch our proposal video and subscribe and comment your thoughts on Secret Invasion. Okay, let's continue talking about Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion.
Yeah, don't be too loud about it because we don't want other people to find out. This is our ASMR review of Secret Invasion. Today we're going to be doing some covert
ASMR
phone, and we're going to destroy the phone at the end because we're spies and we don't want people tracking us. I don't know what we're doing. What about Amelia Clark? You like Amelia Clark? Amelia Clark?
Amelia Clark.
You like Amelia Clark?
I like her more in other movies. I wonder how tall she is.
She's not very tall. What about
Maybe it's just her hair.
What
short.
about Dermot Mulroney?
Who?
Dermot Mulroney.
Dermot?
I said Dermot Mulroney.
I said Dermot.
Is a funny name. That is the president.
Oh, Jess's
She's a big fan
boyfriend.
of New Girl.
Jess, be with me. Let me give you the life you deserve. Let me make you happy.
Let me make you dead, you son of a bitch!
I think it was good.
There's
He,
really
like,
not much to say.
Yeah, he barely did anything.
He was just kind of your
there.
standard white guy president.
But I just like that little back and forth. Like,
You like that?
yeah, that was my favorite part.
I thought it was fine.
Shoot him right now, Mr. President.
I'm not here to hurt you, sir, but he is.
There was paranoia in that scene, but that was like the climax of the show.
Yeah, well, by the end of the show, I thought it got better. At least for me, I felt like it got a lot more interesting.
Why was it more interesting?
Just because all the action and suspense and stuff, all the non-spy thriller.
But that was the stuff I didn't like about
Yeah.
it. I mean, there's a few things, but we can talk about that because they decided to go this direction of we need to become super Skrulls to take over the world, and it just felt like it threw all of the nuance out the window. This fight between Gaia and Gravik, where they're all using all the different powers of all the different characters in the MCU, and it was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun.
But like,
I enjoyed that a lot.
that's not what I needed. Like, it was just such a silly. It was silly. I'm sorry. And seeing Drax's arm on Gaia was just comical. His bicep went down like to here on her.
It was just fun, like guessing like which superhero or whoever they were turning into. It was like, oh, Groot arms, Wanda.
It was fun, but it felt like it was selling out the concept to me. There was this really cool exploration of Nick Fury's character, and his alliances were called into question, but it all culminated in this standoff between him and the president, where he's trying to tell him that Rhodey is the one that's plotting against him. And in the end, he just kind of got lucky and was able to shoot Rhodey. It just didn't feel like there was a payoff to anything, any kind of internal story that was happening. We also had two noteworthy deaths. We had Maria Hill's death, and then we had Talos's death. At first, I was really reeling from Maria Hill's death. I thought that's a big swing, and then it didn't really motivate anything else in the story.
Like, I pretty much forgot about it after that happened, which is pretty sad because I felt like
that sucks.
Yeah, like
she's been around a long time.
She was pretty important, and then she wasn't.
You always told me there is no shame in walking away when the steps are uncertain. So check your footing. Otherwise, someone's going to get hurt.
I just feel like he should have been so much more shooken up about that. And Talos died off screen, I think. It motivated Gaia. I think, in the end. But
I feel like that's been Fury's like partner in crime this whole time. I feel like it would have been a bigger deal.
the dramatic weight of everything,
Emotionally.
by the end of it, to me, it just felt like they were just doing stuff. I guess the comic book is this big universe-altering event. It could have sustained an entire phase of the MCU, is what I keep reading and hearing. It's big.
Wow.
The MCU is doing their own thing, and they're making these stories their own. But you also have to consider that you're slapping a name on something. You're adapting it. It just feels like they didn't really have a reason to do it. Mostly by the end of this story, things are no different than they were at the beginning.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
They're making content just to make content.
Yeah, I'm okay if I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that makes me so sad. I'm such a big fan of the MCU. Why is this happening?
It's gonna be okay.
There you go. That's our Secret Invasion review. I give it a 67. I give it a 67.
67.
67. It's 70 is too good. Well, I don't know. I give it a 69. No, that's weird. I give it a 70. It was 70 because I like the tone change, but it just kind of didn't go anywhere. It's forgettable. That's bad. 67. It's forgettable. That's bad.
Yeah, see, I like 67. I'd probably give it 52.
I think She-Hulk was worse.
Oh yeah,
She-Hulk. I was embarrassed to be showing you She-Hulk.
You almost tasted that. Num, eat it up. Go play okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest, you ain't.
You were like, what are we watching? I might have to convert to DC now that James Gunn seems to be the last good Marvel creator.
I think we're all converting to DC right now. Comment below if you're converting to DC.
I want them both to work so we can get an Avengers versus Justice League someday. We do Marvel reviews, but we're thinking we'll probably also cover Pixar stuff. We saw Elemental.
Yeah.
And we don't know why that movie bombed. We connected a lot with Elemental, and we'll have a lot to say about that. So there will be an Elemental review on this channel.
All right, thank you for watching. We're Finding Glory. Please subscribe because we need 500 subscribers to become of the YouTube Partner Program and start getting monetized for our videos. All that jazz.
And watch our theme park videos, our Six Flags videos, and our Universal, our Nintendo World video.
We just posted a video about our first time at Nintendo World.
All of those videos do well, so that just might be the future of our channel. I don't know. I mean, do you guys not like this? Should we stop doing movie reviews?
We should.
Let us know in the comments.
Yes, please tell us how we should live our lives.
Okay, we said all the words that were in our heads. We said them into the microphone, to the video, to you. So we're going to go now.
Thanks for watching.
You missed it.
No, you still missed it. Hermione.
Hermione? Oh, god darn it.
Don't waste your time. I didn't think this was possible. I've got worse.